Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. Now, I always remind you that these readings are, of course, generalized, and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind what is not for you. Okay, we're going to be looking at our tarot cards, and we are also going to be looking at our oracle cards to deliver the messages that are here. The oracle cards I'm going to be using today are in my own superhero oracle cards. These can be found in the description box below on my website for those of you who are looking for them. Okay, as I'm getting your cards for you, I also want to remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be present as I'm doing these readings, because your intuition is going to start elaborating on the messages that you're receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. Okay, so please invite your intuition to be here with us. So we have your cards that are on the table, and from what I can see, you received the Four of Cups as our opening card, and then you have the Four of Wands as the next card that came up, and the Nine of Wands that came up. For some of you, it feels like there is a confusing situation that is on the cards. A confusing situation that is confusing your emotions and your feelings. Some of you, this confusion is because of some other people's behaviors. Okay, I feel that there's a situation where you could be receiving apologies. Okay, and you have been flexible and kind for long enough, accepting people's apologies only for the very same people to disappoint you again. Because remember, the energies of the Four of Wands was the next energies that we received. So there's a feeling of feeling confused, feeling sad, and then someone coming back into your life, making an offering to you, promising that the world is going to be so much better, promising that they're going to give you the world, promising you all types of promises. But because the Four of Cups is here, it is an energy that is wanting to remind you that look at people's behavior rather than their words, because words are very easy to say, but behavior really tells you what someone thinks about you, really tells you how someone views you, how they respect you. Okay, so whatever's happening right now, they feel like you could have experienced a situation where you felt thrown out, where you felt abandoned, where you felt like you were not welcome at a certain table. Okay, and then eventually when you were thrown out and you're in your feelings, when you're starting to mend your broken heart, the disappointment that is here, there's a feeling of these very same people or this very same person coming back in to promise you the world again. And this seems like it is a repeating pattern. Maybe this has happened 3-4 times, and the divine is wanting to ask you, how much longer can you keep on allowing people to tear at your heart? How much longer can you put yourself through difficult situations, painful situations? The divine is inviting you to really start looking at this situation for what it truly is, rather than what it could be. Because for some of you, you are allowing people back into your life because you believe that people can change. You believe that the situation can improve. You believe that if you just put more effort into this situation, then things can change for the better. And from the cards that we have, that is not the fact. Because the last tarot card that you have the energies of a nightmare situation that is here. You have an energy of just feeling like, why have I done this to myself? The Nine of Wands is that energy where you just feel like there is a lot that is just going on. Okay, and the divine is asking you again, how many times will you allow someone to come and burn down your house and bring chaos and disappointment time and time again? There's a feeling of being innocent. There's a feeling of being naive. But the divine is saying it is time to turn around and to look at all the facts that are on the table and to look at someone's behavior. And I'm hearing that for some of you, this is a situation that is playing itself in different ways. So for instance, it could be that you are working at a job, you are being mistreated at a job, you go and complain about it, you get promised the world, things are going to change, policies are going to change, this and that, only for the same situation to start playing up again. So some of you are experiencing bullying at work, at school, outside. Some of you, this is an energy that could be inside your home, where you could be finding that there are toxic behaviors that are here. And apologizing, like I said, is very simple, but the behavior doesn't seem to change. And the divine is saying it is time to see how history has been repeating itself and to ask yourself why you think the future is going to be different. Okay? So when we're looking at our tarot cards, this is the energies that are here. And it is interesting that from our oracle cards, there's a similar type of energy that is coming in. The divine is saying that it is time to cut the cords. Okay, sometimes you just have to be brave enough to just remove yourself from this situation. As you can see, our girl with the 9 of Wands, she's removing herself from this situation. She's starting to turn around and see the truth of the matter rather than just pretending that everything is fine. So the divine is saying that for some of you, you're starting to get ready to get those scissors and to cut toxic people out. Because you're seeing that finally, that the truth has been sitting right in front of you for quite some time. Okay, so whatever's happening, the divine is saying that this is your human experience, of course. I always tell you that this is your human experience. And because this is a human experience, the divine is saying that if you are choosing to stay, that is your prerogative, that is your choice. But if you're choosing to stay, if you're choosing to accept the apology one more time, then please do not be praying to the divine and complaining about the people you are choosing to keep in your life. Okay? So the divine is saying, do you, boo? But at the end of the day, stop bitching, stop complaining about these people, because this situation is not going to change anytime soon. Okay? So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that as you are here with the energies of the 9 of Wands, as you're looking at this situation, at all the drama, all the chaos, finally, you're starting to ask yourself those important questions. And the divine is saying that as you are starting to ask yourself these important questions, intuitively, some of you are starting to see things for what they truly are. I feel that for some of you, secrets are being revealed. Lies are being exposed. You are finding something out that you were not expecting. But if you're being honest with yourself, deep down in your heart and in your soul, you were expecting something. Okay, but you were hoping for the best. But the truth was always there. So I feel that there are some revelations that some of you have just experienced in the recent past or in the near future. Something is going to be coming up. Okay, and so the divine is saying that, listen, for you, luck is actually on your side. But the luck that is on your side is connected to you following your intuition. I like the energies that are here because the divine is saying that you get to choose. Okay, so whatever is happening, the divine is saying that, hey, you're going to be seeing repeating numbers, you're going to be seeing synchronicities that are happening. But at the end of the day, follow your intuition because your intuition always knows the way. Okay, your intuition is how your guides, your ancestors, the divine communicates with you. They send you those messages, they send you that feeling, and it is up to you to follow in the direction of your happiness or to stay in your misery. Because remember, the divine said, don't complain about the people you are choosing to keep in your life. So the divine is saying, follow your intuition and your intuition will follow you. I like that. Okay. So the divine is saying that you are divinely protected. Have no fear. Okay. This situation feels scary. Okay. For some of you, I feel that you are feeling powerless to how you can conquer this situation. You're feeling powerless to how you can deal with this situation. But the divine is saying that if you are ready to cut those cords, there's nothing to be afraid of, because you are divinely connected, you are divinely protected, and you are being asked when you are ready to start listening and to start following your intuition that's been talking to you for quite some time. For some of you, it feels like you have a question that you want to ask the divine. And so ask your question, because I have an answer that is on the table, and I didn't know how to put this card in context, and I was just had, let the viewer ask a question. So ask your question and I'll show you the card in a moment. As you're asking your question, I want to remind you that the candle and prayer service is still ongoing. Okay, this is what I do on a daily basis. So maybe some of you are wanting to cut some cords. Maybe some of you are wanting to sharpen your intuition, whatever it is that you're wanting. Maybe you're wanting to manifest the money, the resources, to leave a situation behind. Whatever it is, send in your prayers, purchase your candle, and I will do the work for you. I have been posting up some shorts, just showing you the behind the scenes, showing you what it is that I do. So, are you ready? And this is your answer. Okay. So for those of you who are wanting to get involved with the prayer and candle service, the link is going to be in the description box below. Go and look at all the different options that are there. I might actually be opening up a new channel that is going to be dedicated to the prayers, so that, you know, people who are interested in that type of thing, they can go to that channel, and then it will be easier to connect and to work together, because the energies will be flowing between us. Okay, so this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Before I go, I'm gonna say that maybe next week there might not be some videos. I don't really know what's happening. We've got some friends who are coming to stay over. There's a famous rally, like a car rally, that happens in Portugal, and this car rally goes right behind our house. Okay, so there is just a lot of noise from spectators, from the rally cars, it is just chaos. So because this is going to be happening in a couple of days, people are already starting to descend on our quiet little village, and our quiet little village is not going to be quiet for about a week or so. I don't know. So I'm just going to see what is going to happen. I was thinking of maybe waking up early and doing the recordings, but that doesn't work either, because sometimes early in the morning, the drivers are out testing their cars. There's just like constant noise at the moment. So I'm going to do the best that I can do. So if there's no videos, you're going to know why. Okay. So again, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.